Hello everyone, welcome to Feartalaes Ghost Stories channel, and today's story is... Next is Chapter 3 of Mao Shan's Ghost Hunting, Burning the Corpse. At this point, the old Taoist suddenly changed his stern expression. He looked at Yedagong and let out a strange chuckle. "Old man," he said, grinning darkly, "let me tell you something. In this world, there are no more than 5 people capable of saving your grandson. Fortunately for you, you happened to meet this poor Taoist. This is fate. Fate between me and your grandson." Huh, fate indeed. Yedagong didn't quite understand and was still pondering when Qing Yunzi abruptly changed the subject. "I have temporarily suppressed the corpse poison inside your grandson. Right now, the most important thing is to find the owner of the corpse oil paste. With such heavy resentment, its owner must already be a vengeful ghost. It cannot be allowed to remain." He fixed his gaze on Yedagong. "Think carefully. In the past half year, has anyone in this area died suddenly?" Ye family village had only a little over 10 households. As the village chief, Yedagong knew almost every major event. "Yes," he said slowly. "About a month ago, a pregnant woman in our village died from difficult childbirth. 2 lives lost at once. Does that count as a sudden death?" "Stop talking nonsense," Qing Yunzi snapped. "What day did she die?" Yedagong thought for a moment. "I don't remember exactly. Ah, that's right. She died in the 7th lunar month, during the Ghost Festival. It was right after the 14th day of the 7th month." Qing Yunzi's heart thudded violently. "Take me to her grave, now!" Yedagong dared not delay. He led Qing Yunzi along the mountain path. An hour later, they arrived at the grave of Widow Zhang. Qing Yunzi circulated his energy to observe the surroundings and muttered to himself, "This grave is indeed abnormal. How can there be 2 traces of ghostly aura inside, and one of them belongs to a child? This is bad. Very bad. Hurry! Dig up the grave and open the coffin. I must see what's going on." Yedagong hesitated. Widow Zhang's husband died half a year ago. She lost her parents before birth and had no relatives. No one dares disturb her grave. But digging it up without permission? If the villagers find out, it will be hard to explain. Qing Yunzi shouted angrily. "If we don't open the coffin and the corpse fully transforms, your entire village will die." Yedagong froze. Only then did he realize the gravity of the situation. He told Qing Yunzi to wait, then ran down the mountain calling several young men to bring shovels and follow him. On the way, he explained the situation briefly. After Yedagong promised to take full responsibility, the young men immediately began digging. During this time, Qing Yunzi took out 5 small flags, yellow, green, gray, white, and red, corresponding to the 5 elements. He planted them in a circle around Widow Zhang's grave and lit soul-binding incense at the Chen and Kun positions. By then, the grave had been fully dug up. When the young men saw the blood-red coffin, they instinctively stepped back. "All of you, move away. Step outside the 5 elements formation. Remember, do not come close." Qing Yunzi approached the grave and felt waves of cold, sinister energy slamming into his face. His heart sank. Such murderous aura even through a thick coffin. There must be something evil inside. He noticed that the coffin lid was not nailed shut. His spirits lifted immediately. Dipping his brush in cinnabar, he wrote the character "Command" in the center, chanted an incantation, then slapped the lid with his right hand and shouted, "Rise!" A coffin lid weighing dozens of kilograms was lifted with one hand and flung aside. Yedagong and the young men leaned forward to look. With just one glance, they froze like stone. After more than 10 seconds, one of them screamed in terror, "My God! She has grown long fangs." Inside the female corpse's mouth were rows of long, sharp fangs. Not just one row, but 2, gleaming coldly in the sunlight. Qing Yunzi's eyes flashed as he scanned the corpse. His gaze fell on her abdomen, and his face changed drastically. He turned and glared at Yedagong. "She was pregnant?" "No," Yedagong stammered. "She died from difficult childbirth. Because she died violently, we consulted Master Hua. He said the mother and child must not be buried together, or strange things would happen. So we buried the child in the western burial grounds of the mountain." Qing Yunzi nodded inside. That man wasn't wrong. When a woman dies in childbirth, the mother and child must be buried separately, or their souls will cling to each other, unable to disperse. Trapped within the corpse, they absorb yin energy over time and become a mother and child killing corpse. Moreover, both of them pass through the ghost festival in the 7th month. Their murderous aura is far too heavy. Yedagong trembled as he looked at the terrifying fangs. This corpse, the 49 days of 7/7 mourning have already passed, Qing Yunzi said gravely. The mother and child killing corpse has fully formed. It is no longer an ordinary ghost. He pointed at the woman's abdomen. The infant is still inside her. Ah! Yedagong and the others cried out in horror. How? How could that be possible? Qing Yunzi sighed deeply. Someone deliberately brought the infant back and buried them together. Only then could the corpse oil paste be successfully removed. This is an evil sorcery from Miao territory. I never expected anyone to dare use it. He looked at Yedagong coldly. Old man, you have offended someone truly dangerous. Suddenly he looked up at the sky. It was nearly 6 in the evening. The sun was about to set. We disturbed the killing corpse today. This must be resolved before nightfall, or future disaster will follow. Go, quickly prepare gasoline, firewood, and cinnabar. Hurry, the faster, the better. Yedagong gave orders immediately. The young men rushed down the mountain to gather supplies. Trembling, Yedagong asked, Taoist, you said they'd become killing corpses. Why aren't they moving? No matter how powerful a killing corpse is, it still fears sunlight. But once night falls and yin energy rises, even I may not be able to suppress it. Qing Yunzi pushed Yedagong aside, removed his cloth bag, and took out various demon-slaying tools, beginning to set up an altar. As soon as he finished, the young men returned with baskets of firewood and several containers of gasoline. Behind them came villagers, curious to watch. Ye Bing and his wife were among them. Seeing his father, Ye Bing hurriedly said, Father, after taking the Taoist medicine, Xiao Yang has improved a lot. Mother stayed behind to care for him, so we came here to see if we could help. Hearing this, Yedagong finally felt some relief. He turned and scolded the young men. Who told you to spread this around and bring so many people here? It's fine, Qing Yunzi said calmly, a crafty glint flashing in his eyes as he swept his gaze over the crowd. The more people, the better. There was no time to waste. He ordered the braver men to pile firewood around the coffin, then pour gasoline over it. After that, he scattered cinnabar, lit a talisman, chanted an incantation, and threw it forward. Flames instantly surged skyward. Qing Yunzi sat cross-legged before the altar and chanted loudly, I, Qing Yunzi, 38th generation disciple of Mount Mao, act under the command of the ancestral masters. I pray to the 3 pure ones above and inform the netherworld below. Let heaven and earth bear witness as I suppress evil and cleanse all filth. 6 Ding and 6 Jia, heed my command. Black Tiger of the mystic altar, celestial master, descend. Today I open the altar, exterminate demons with all my strength. As he chanted, he used the fire to amplify pure yang energy, refining the killing corpse. 10 minutes passed. The coffin had burned into charcoal, yet the female corpse inside remained unchanged. Even her clothes were untouched by the flames. A stream of icy white yin energy continuously poured from her body, extinguishing the fire. Chapter 3 has ended. See you in the next chapter. If you like it, please hit like and subscribe to the channel. Good night.